everybody, welcome back to the Pride Pack. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. My name is Tia and I hope you enjoy the video. So today is going to be a little bit different of a video. I do a lot of wedding planning content and house update content and things, but today I just kind of wanted to sit down and film something to talk about what I want my goals to be for this year. So it is 2020. It's actually the end of January. So it's January 26th as I'm filming this. This video will probably go out tomorrow on Monday. But I wanted, everyone always does the whole New Year's resolution type thing. I've never been one to do New Year's resolutions because I feel like, I don't want to, or there's just such a negative stigma to it in society and in my mind. So I don't like to do New Year's resolution, but I do want to just put out in the world some of my goals for this year. So these are not New Year's resolutions or anything like that. These are my goals. These are things that I would just like to accomplish or that I think I'm going to accomplish this year. If they don't happen this year, that's totally fine. But these are just kind of I just want to put these out there so that at the end of the year I can go back and look at this video and see what did I want to accomplish? Did I accomplish that stuff? So that's kind of what today is. So I made this goal list on January 1st is when I made this goal list, but I didn't want to put out anything or dwell on them too much until I really had a chance to think about them and make sure that this is really what I want to accomplish. And now that we're at the end of the month, I really feel this list is something that I think is my final goal list of things that I would really like to see happen this year. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a comfortable conversation with you guys. I am in my jammy robes because it's one of my days off and I don't get very much of them. So yeah, let's do this. So my goals for 2020, these are bucket list and goals, okay? So my first goal number 1 is I want to marry my amazing fiance. So if you don't know already, I'm sure you already do, we're engaged. I am engaged. We're getting married in April, so we have less than 3 months till our wedding. So super excited, and my goal is to just have an amazing wedding. I am planning it myself. I am a wedding planner. So I just want, to do the best job that I can and have it be cost effective. We do not have the big bucks or anything. So be cost effective, but still manage to have a totally beautiful and awesome wedding that we'll just be able to look back on for all of time as a really happy and fun memory. So that is my top goal. Goal number 2 for 2020 is for our honeymoon to pull off a honeymoon in Tokyo for the 2020 Olympics. So I am a huge Olympics junkie. I love the Olympics. Whenever the Olympics are on, or like it's Olympic season for both summer and winter Olympics, like I do not want to get out the house. I want to stay at home all the time so I can watch the Olympics. I'm just like a hardcore super fan. I will watch all of the events. Even if I do not like the sport, I'm going to watch them for the Olympics because I just think it's such a fun time and a fun like camaraderie experience, and I just love what they stand for, or like what they're supposed to stand for. So I just really love the Olympics. I have ever since I was a baby. And so my dream has always been to be able to attend the Olympics in person. And this year, I really think it's going to happen. We already have tickets to some events. So like that was the big first step, was just like putting something down there, like putting something on the books so that we have some like accountability to like really push for it. So that is the goal and the plan. So we do have like some tickets to some of the events. Like we have like I think 3 or 4 tickets, like basketball, equestrian, just things that we could get our hands on that weren't too expensive. We bought tickets for. So yeah, and then we have a hotel booked, but the hotel, like it's not paid for. We can pay at the hotel or a few days beforehand, so that will hopefully give us enough time to save up money, and we don't have plane tickets. So there's like a lot still, you know, up in the air for us to actually be able to pull off the trip. We did ask for, like, for example, for our wedding, one thing that you can do, like everyone typically does like a registry. So we have a registry. We registered like a few like physical gift items, but we really asked for our guests and friends and family to pitch into our honeymoon fund. So we did like a honeymoon cash fund through our registry so that people can help pay for our, or help contribute to our honeymoon as part of our registry instead of buying like a physical gift that we don't really need. So that's one thing that we're hoping will help be able to like pull off this dream. But long story short, that is my second goal. It will be not our first time out of the country because we did just take the cruise. I will link that up in one of these corners if you did not watch the cruise vlogs, but that cruise was our first time out of the country. The cruise went to Ensenada, Mexico, and we only spent like 3 hours or something like that actually in Mexico, like touring around, but that was technically our first time out of the country. But this Tokyo trip would be like a 2-week trip, like big trip. Need a passport because we didn't need a passport to go to Ensenada. So yeah, that'll be our first like real big time out of the country. Oh, and I should mention, like it will be like our honeymoon. We won't be taking a honeymoon directly after our wedding because we need to save the money to go to Tokyo, and Tokyo isn't until July because of the Olympics. So we'll have a delayed honeymoon, but hopefully it will be totally worth it. Goal number 3 is I would like to drop at least 2 dress sizes. So I'm not happy with my weight, and I don't want to say like weight. Weight is very difficult for me because I have always weighed a lot. Like I've always weighed more than you would think that I weigh. And that's just because of my body type. And that was really hard for me. And sometimes it still is hard for me to like accept and to not let, you know, other people's expectations or their norm define me, because everybody's body is different. And I have an incredibly muscled body. I'm very thick boned. So for example, even when in high school, I was going through a really hard push to get myself in really great shape, to the point where my physician, because I had to go have physicals and everything every few months because I played sports, I was working so hard, exercising so much, forcing myself to be on these crazy diets. I was dropping weight so fast that my physician was like, I can tell that you must be trying to lose weight and everything, but just know, like, first he told me that I'm still overweight. This, at the point, I wore like a size small, and I weighed like 150 pounds. So even though I was a size small and 5'4", I should have weighed less, but I still weighed like 150 pounds, and this was still considered like overweight, even though, you know, I was wearing a size small. So that was frustrating to me, and my physician said, I just want you to understand that, you're not going to be able to lose much more weight because of how your body is. And that just like really hurt me back then, because I was like, I'm doing so much work, I'm still apparently overweight, and I'm not going to really be able to lose any more weight because of how my body is. Like, that was really discouraging to me when I was younger, as, like a 16-year-old. And I've come to accept that and understand that a little bit better, but also that made me, from that moment on, I stopped caring about like my body and being fit, because I was like, why should I even try if I'm still going to be considered overweight or obese or something? So that is like what made me stop caring. And I kind of used it as an excuse, like, who cares? Why should I care? They're still going to call me like overweight. But I just let it go way farther than I wanted to, and I'm just not happy with myself for that. So yeah, my goal, I'm currently a size 12. I weigh, at the beginning of January, I weighed 220 pounds. And again, I'm not trying to focus on the weight, but since January started, I've lost 5 pounds so far this month. So that is a good start for me, like, I'm aiming for an end body, or losing 2 dress sizes and an end body weight of about 174 pounds, because I'm using an app now, an exercise app called 8Fit. I don't know if you've heard of it. I highly recommend it. But it recommended that my body weight for now, my recommended body weight should actually be about 174 pounds. So that is kind of my eventual goal, but really I would just like to lose 2 dress sizes. So yeah, that is goal number 3. And like I said, I've lost 5 pounds so far, so that's cool. But a big tip for you, if you have the same problem like with weight that I do, don't weigh yourself so often. So I was already starting to like, I have a scale at home, and I was measuring myself like once daily, and sometimes I get happy because it's like, oh, it looks like I lost a pound, but then other times it looks like, I hadn't lost anything or I'd gained something, and that's just really discouraging. So I've actually put my scale up, and I'm only gonna take it down, every couple of weeks or something to do a weigh-in instead of doing it every day, so I'm not discouraging myself in that sort of way. So goal number 4, this is like total bucket list material, is we would like to visit Canada by the end of the year. So this one is really for Patricio. Like, he's awesome, and we often do things, or like trips more like I want, or we do trips that are more centered for me, because I'm the one who likes to vacation and who likes to travel. He hasn't been one to like really want to travel, but he really wants to go to Canada. He really likes Canada, and so that is the bucket list goal for this year, is even Tokyo. Like, yeah, that's a huge, massive trip, and that would be like more of a crazy trip than Canada, but that, again, like, that is something that I really want to do. Like, yeah, he wants to do it too, but like, that is a trip for me. Canada is really a trip for him. So yeah, we want to be able to go to Canada and to just like maybe take like a week there and just explore around, see what it's like, because we are also considering moving to Canada in the future. But I can't get my head around or wrapped around moving to some place that I've never been to. So yeah, Canada, we're coming for you. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off this year with all the finances and the wedding and all the other things that's happening, but that is the goal. Goal number 5, which is a very big goal, and I don't know how much I'm gonna like say about this, because I don't want to give like too many details away until it really is completely up and going. But our major goal for this year is to start our own business. I want to start my own business because there's just been working for yourself is such a blessing, you know. Being able to determine your own schedule is just something that is like invaluable to me. You know, like we want to have kids. I want to be able to be home to parent my kids when we have them, and not be stuck having to go to a job. And I don't like how when it's not your own business, like you can be dropped at a dime, you know, like employers, they don't tend to really be like looking out for you, you know. They're trying to run their business. They're trying to make their business work, which is fine. I understand that, but they're not out to really like be there for the employees, and you can get fired out of nowhere. Like, I think I already told you guys I've told you guys about this in previous vlogs, but if you haven't seen some of the vlogs about like how I worked in sports, I was working in sports and I just got let go, you know, just on a normal day after, you know, doing my normal job. Like, I didn't see it coming. And this was when we had already signed the contracts, started building our new house, and we almost lost the house because, you know, lenders, they don't want to complete your loan. You know, when you're doing new construction, your loan isn't completed until the end of your construction. And since that happened, you know, in the middle of construction, we almost lost our house. And luckily I found a new job right in time, but we almost lost it because of that. And just that really made me be like, you know, working for employers can really suck. So that is like a main reason that we wanted to start our own company, and also just passionate about the company that we're starting. So we have actually started it. It is like a work in progress, but I don't want to give away details about it quite yet, but be looking up for a video about that in the near future. Okay, so goal number 6 is is a Disney goal. So I am absolutely a Disney fanatic. Everybody who knows me knows that about me. So I love Disney. We go to Disneyland at least once a year, usually more like twice a year, because it is so close. And we've been to Disney World once, and that was 2 years ago now, I want to say. I think that was in 2017 or 2018. So it's either 2 or 3 years ago. And that was like really fun and amazing. And we had actually been planning to go back to Disney World last year, but we did the cruise instead. So another big goal for me this year, bucket list, is I would love to be able to go to Tokyo Disney, because we're gonna be hopefully in Tokyo because of our honeymoon, and while we're there we will visit Tokyo Disney for sure. If we get to go to Tokyo and it all comes together, we will go to Tokyo Disney. So that will be knocking off a huge bucket list, is to visit Disney in another country. I would eventually love to do every single Disney park. And then if we can manage to get back to Disney World, Florida, that would be amazing, because I love that place and I really want to go back now that we've been once, to really like, you know, experience it in a better way. The first time was fun, but just in a better way with more knowledge, and be able to experience new stuff, because the last time we went was literally like 2 weeks before they opened up the Toy Story land, so we haven't gotten to do that. There's just like a lot of things that we haven't gotten to do that they've opened up since we went already. Then my last goal number 7, is I want to surprise my family with something awesome. So I know that is like a very general goal. I already have something in mind for the surprise, but I don't want to say what it is because my family watches my videos sometimes. So if you're watching, I'm not telling you what it is, but our plan is to be able to surprise our family with something awesome. So I have a couple of plans. If ideally I'd be able to do like both of my ideas this year. I've got 2 things that I want to be able to do. Like one is like a general surprise for everyone, and then the other is like special little things that each one of them like really needs and wants, that I really want to be able to pull off for them. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to happen this year. Yeah, hopefully by the end of the year we'll be able to at least pull off one of the surprises. One of them is just, God willing, will definitely happen. But yeah, I'm not going to say what that is. Leave your guesses down below if you have any guesses for what we want to do as a surprise. But I think it's always a good thing to want to give as part of your goal, even if it's something small. I think it's always a good idea to have a goal be to give something to somebody else. And I know that our entire family would really love some of the surprises that we have in mind. So that is all of the goals that I have for 2020. And I'm going to try maybe once a month to just give like a small update. I don't know if I'll do an entire video about the update or anything like that, but I think I'll try at least towards the end of every month, to give an update on how the goals are going. So with this being the end of January, like I kind of already said, the goals that have been in the process or that have been working, obviously I've been wedding planning to get married, so it's coming. We're only like 70 days away, so that one's looking good. The honeymoon, like I said, we've purchased tickets. We have a hotel booked but not paid for, so it's kind of getting there, but hopefully we'll be able to buy plane tickets soon and like really solidify everything. Oh, and Patricio has the time off, or we both have the time off to take the vacation, so that's good. Dropping at least 2 dress sizes. I've lost 5 pounds so far. And so yeah, that's going pretty good. 5 pounds in 25 days. I'll take it. Canada is far off. Starting our company, we did start it. We have the licensing and everything. And the other 2 are like not really in the works yet, but yeah. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know, what are your goals for this year? Have you started accomplishing them yet? Do you even like to set goals for yourself or for your family? Just let me know down in the comments. I love to hear about what you guys are doing, and hopefully we can inspire each other and inspire the community to like really push yourself and go for these goals that we're setting for ourselves, and be okay that if we don't like make them, but it's okay to, just kind of have dreams. And yeah, like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and keep leaving me suggestions for types of videos you want me to make. Some of you guys have been, and I will get to those videos. I did not forget about your suggestions or anything, or your requests, so I will be getting to those videos too. And if you would like to receive notifications for whenever I post a video, do not forget to hit that bell icon.